Hey everybody, happy Saturday to you. I just wanted to check in and see how everybody's doing with their goals and routines. Oh my gosh. So I did a couple things. I definitely made those couple lists to see what I could get done and made it small enough where I could cheer myself on if I did anything on there. And today I woke up with that action feeling. We've got the Aries moon, which is kind of cool because it's got the fiery passion, the action. So that allowed me to jump out of bed pretty fast. The only thing is that we have it, conjunct with Chiron. Chiron's our wounded healer. And so the challenge there today is going to be more about, in order to stay disciplined and focused on what you want to get done, it's going to be a matter of knowing that when you have any kind of negativity coming at you, clear, cancel, release, and then move forward. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I've had a few negative thoughts come into my mind, and I know it's just that pattern that came through, the wounds and things like that. And once you accept and acknowledge that, you can kind of just see for what it is and then let it go. So I'm going to say blowing out the venom right away this morning could be beneficial. Red and black is my balancing type. The root chakra, that's the colors it's all about. So it's going to help me stay grounded today and really just concentrate on self care. Since it's Saturday, I've been working a little bit more and trying to figure out how to fit work and everything in. And it's fun, and I'm gonna just put positive energy towards that. So all right, so we're gonna blow out the venom, and the way that's done is you just put your fists in front of you and you're gonna breathe in and then release. So we're gonna breathe in the positive and then we're gonna release anything that's not serving us. So here we go. Again. One more. And you can drop them down fast too. I mean, that's something you can use all day long. Getting those deep breaths in, I feel like is just super helpful, really helpful. So, what I'm going to do is pull a couple cards. It is one of those days too where we may have stuff come up. There's Saturn and Uranus and all these different planets that are. It's all coming around the bend. We have the full moon coming up on election day, and that is it. There's just so much coming up that right now there's an energy that makes us feel a little nervous. So I think grounding is the best thing we can do. Staying grounded. And then I've got the angel guidebook today, and that's Kyle Gray. And we're going to see what I can pull out of here. What do we need? What will help us the most? Okay, that kind of slid towards me. Now, this is an interesting card. It's very point blank. The answer is no. So, if there's something that you're thinking about, really quiet your mind and ask a question today. This card pops up occasionally to tell us, too, that it's okay to say no. It's interesting. It brings up a story that I have, and I will first read this card to see what it says. So here we go. Sending out energy to you guys. Your angels are drawing close at this time to help you recognize that the answer to your question on your mind is no. This is not the time to proceed. You may want to, but you are being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and understand that following through on your ideas may have a negative effect on the whole course of your life. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day and save you a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart centered. If you're feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, this is okay. You are allowed to have an emotional response, but in truth, there will be a part of you that already knows what you are considering isn't the best use of your energy. Extended message. Do not make plans, do not move forward. Retreat and reflect. Think deeply. Seek the advice of you seek the advice of those you love and trust and ask them to help you to get to the bottom of the question or issue or decision that is before you. Do not make any sudden moves. This card is coming in to help you sustain your mental, emotional, and spiritual energy and stay on a road to wholeness. Okay, I don't know if that could apply to everyone, but it's something to ponder. I'm remembering back to a story many years ago. So I I am a cosmetologist and I cut hair for a living. And then I decided I would start doing it every night after work, after my other job. And I did it for years. I mean, probably 10 years. I was going to houses rather inexpensively and just lining people up and cutting their hair. I enjoyed it. And what I enjoyed the most is the people. I loved all the people I met, all the kids, everything. And there was one day where I realized I can't do this anymore. I'm so tired. There's no way I can have both jobs, and I had to have my job that had the benefits. So I was torn. I didn't want to lose, I didn't want to disappoint these people that I have loved for years, and it was just such a hard decision. And so I went to a counselor, and the counselor says to me, "What's the matter?" I said, "Well, I want to stop cutting hair and tell people that I can't do it anymore." And she said, "Why don't you do that?" And I says, "Well, I don't want to disappoint them." And she said to me, "Would you rather disappoint yourself?" I mean, those few words touched me so deeply. I immediately wrote out postcards to every person, and I'm talking this was like 50 people, and just said, "I'm so tired, and I hope you understand that I can't do this anymore." And it was very heartfelt. I was shocked in what happened next. All of a sudden, I had like three people, three families that said, "You know what, I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad that, you realized this because I could tell, and you really need to take care of yourself." The rest, honestly, never spoke to me again. I was so hurt because it was more than a haircut to me. It was more than a job. It was what I love, which is people. And yeah, it was very strange, but it also was very eye-opening. I was giving all my energy to this and all my heart to these people, and then to find out that I was nothing more than either a cheap haircut or whatever. I mean, it was just almost it was a good eye-opener, let's put it that way. And so sometimes if somebody asks you for something and you don't have the energy and you say no, the person that loves you is going to understand, and they're going to praise you for having boundaries and taking care of yourself. And those that don't, maybe they're wounded or something, or who knows, but forgive them. But know that it's okay for us to say no. I know it was a long story, sorry. But it was a story that really opened my eyes. And I think a lot of people are going through that right now because we do overgive sometimes and then realize I can't do that anymore. And do you know the people that were kind to me? I still cut their hair. I just cut one just the other day because I don't care even for the money. It's not the money, it was the camaraderie, the love, and the fun that I had being around people. And so, yeah, I just love that story and absolutely wish you the best on anything like that, any kind of decisions to say no. I'm going to pull another card because I think we need it today. It's a good tarot with Colette Baron Reed. Let's just pull one more. All right. I've never pulled this card before. Ace of Air. Beautiful. Just a beautiful card. Let's see. Ace of Air. Destiny and fate, the law of karma. Powerful forces of transformation at work. Synchronicity. Meaningful coincidences and forces beyond my human control are operating in my life now for my highest good. Things are happening now with great velocity. I can expect quick results that lead me forward with excellent information. Oh, wow. That's good because sometimes I can't figure out what to do. Today is one of those days where we might feel like we have ADHD, and if we have it, it may be intensified by 100% with just the Aries and the Chiron and all this stuff. So the best thing to do again, stay grounded. I'm just going to have us breathe into each chakra again, just to really help us stay grounded today. So we're going to picture the color red and black spinning around down on our lower waist here, our lower abdomen. And then just breathe into it. So here we go. Okay, breathing into the root chakra. Release. Again, breathing in safety and security. And release. And then moving up to the sacral. The sacral is the orange color, and that's right under your belly button. Breathing in and release. And again, breathing in creativity and sensuality. And release. Just going to stay there for a moment for everyone to think about what did they want as far as creativity and sensuality. What would they like brought into their life? And then moving up to the solar plexus, just right around the belly button, thinking of the sun shining in, it's color yellow, breathing in and release. And then breathing in self-confidence, empowerment, letting go of codependency and emotional traumas, breathing in and release. I'm just going to stay there for a moment and just really thinking about what we need to release, emotional traumas. What are we feeling like we overgive on? And how can we bring in more empowerment? And then moving up to the heart, and that's the color green, breathing in and release. And breathing in unconditional love and joy and release. Staying at the heart level, just really thinking about what it is that I love. What can I do to help myself or another? And how can I bring in better health by really doing self-care? And then going up to the throat chakra, and that's the color of light blue, breathing in and release. And breathing in just the right words to speak and release. And I'm staying in the throat chakra area just to think about what you would like to say from your heart. And then moving up to the third eye. This is the color of indigo, breathing in and release. And really just breathing in, being able to see clearly what you need to see in your life, all truth. Breathing in and release. Stay there and just seeing things that you want to bring in for clarity. What is it you need in order to see the truth? Taking the blinders off. Really knowing what you need for your self-care. And how can you really focus on just seeing the truth today? And then moving up to the crown and breathing in the color purple and gold coming down, sparkling down into the crown. And then just breathing in the source energy, God, the angels, all the messages and all the clear messages coming into your crown, that energy. Just concentrating on the crown. So you can really just feel the gifts, all the love of God and the angels coming in. And your crown is connected to the universe, and your feet now are connected to the ground and the earth, going down, making roots so that you are so stable today. And we're going to go ahead and do a grounding exercise, just putting your hands by your hips and breathing in and release, breathing in the energy from the ground up to heaven and release, and then heaven and earth, one arm up and one down, breathing in and release, another one, and raising our hands up and really just seeing the best in ourselves and others today, and making it contagious. Throwing a compliment out there to someone, bring it in, and a compliment to yourself for getting this far, right? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel great, and I hope this weekend is awesome for you. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate you.